How did the Witch of Agnesi gain the first half of its name? A witch invented it, right? God, I don't remember. Dear resident, the pool is now open. Just in time for the heat. Let's go cool off. Thank you. Thank you, apartment. Jesus. I get a vibration on my phone and it's like, okay. No, because her name was Agnesi. So that doesn't make any sense. So an error, maybe? Because it's definitely not the first two. I'm torn between these. And so I think that Agnesi is the name of the person, right? So it wouldn't make sense to say a witch of person who invented it. So probably an error, yeah?
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of the finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the somen noodles traditionally eaten by Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this.
Let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this.
Together senses.
Ooh, we can do this.
All right. That's the lesson about the Mariana Islands. Let's take a breather and talk about something fun. It's funny that he stands out in terms of like design as a teacher because he's so normal compared to the others. Wait, isn't Yamada like the most normal name too? Isn't that like a joke name of like Mr. Smith? So is that like the joke? I think I vaguely recall that. The Mariana Islands are in an area of the ocean where typhoons are born. There's a line on the map that typhoons can never cross. Let's see. Akun, you've blended into this class a little too well. Which line can a typhoon never cross? Oh, it's one of these two. The equator? That's correct, okay. Typhoons are moved by global air currents called atmospheric circulation. One moves in the north, one forms in the northern hemisphere, it moves north. If it forms in the south hemisphere, it moves south. See, that's kind of why I thought that, but like I wasn't 100% sure. Make sure you tell your parents that I'm an interesting teacher, okay? Feedback like that affects my paycheck. Just kidding. Let's continue the lesson. I like him. Like, I like a lot of the teachers. I think he's consistently my favorite. In this game, anyways. Cabbage for sheep, so I bought it without thinking. How do you cook cabbage? I think I might be eating it for a while. I don't have time to cook seriously these days with how busy I am. Yeah. I feel like I was in the middle of a thought and then started reading that and then went brain dead. So if I was saying some shit, let me know. Men can be emotional sometimes, may raise your courage, may raise my understanding, reeling speed, don't really care about those. Reading it may increase understanding. I don't think I need any of those. I just need to be smart. Translator knowledge for expression. No. Alright, it looks like there's not much to do today, so I'm just gonna go to the shrine. I mean, I might have missed people, but you know how it is. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually finish that. I needed to go back and talk to the kid. There you go. I can't come up with anything. A 10 Kirimon sticker. Wow, thank you. This is cool looking, so I'm sure they'll let me play with them after I show them this. Yeah, might as well check the riverbank. Nope. Alright. Well then, shit. I don't know. After getting lost, you reach the hill overlooking the town. You feel as if you've gotten a very good feel for the place.
You're back.
That's so funny. You basically cleaned up the recently vacated hospital room.
Don't give me that, you slutty bitch! You knew from the start!
Damn! They heard a woman shouting somewhere. You just had to pretend not to notice and continue cleaning. This type's horror story is wildly different.
Oh, you're here.
Sayoko looks like she's in a bad mood. Did you hear that commotion? That's the first time anyone ever called me a slutty bitch to my face. It's like a soap opera. Seriously. When I laughed at her feeble attempt to insult me, she scratched at me. Who's the bitch now? At the previous hospital I worked at, I had a relationship with one of the doctors. But he had a wife. He found out, I was forced to quit, then I started working here. Not too long after, it seems he began flirting again, this time with a different nurse at the hospital. I don't know what happened, but I got dragged back into it. His wife came all the way here to bitch at me. Okay, so like, in the first place, if you knew he was married, like, there's problems there. He's at fault for cheating in the first place and is a piece of shit. But if you know, you should also not be in that situation. Okay? Now that I said that part, how is it anything related to you after that happened? But like, you're over here minding your own business. How did you, like, how is it your fault he's starting to be with other women again? The other nurses were watching with these stupid smirks on their faces. That can't be helped. You're right. I'd probably do the same in their place. Strangers are strangers. Everything's just a pain. It wasn't like this at first, when I first thought about becoming a nurse. What am I working for? What am I living for? I definitely don't want to comfort her. That's definitely a different implication here. Cheer her up is more.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just grumbling to myself. You're pretty bold for a kid. You feel like you understand Sayoko even more. I better go. I'm sure that bitch is gone by now.
Goodbye now.
Be careful going home. Some Europeans called this creature devilfish and refused to eat it. Octopus. Wait, was the fourth one? Oh. I always do that. I talk in between the transitions because I forget how short these days are. Devilfish, that'll be octopus.